Hello, brothers and sisters of Grace Fellowship. Thank you for taking a moment to tune in to this update regarding our progress in navigating these peculiar times. First and foremost, we would just like to take one moment to say how thankful we are to our great and glorious God for how He has blessed us these past few months. If I was to tell you all the ways in which He has miraculously tended to us during this time, this would quickly turn from a quick update to a video series, which maybe we should have it sometime. But for now, we're just going to take a few moments to be able to go over our current procedures, our processes, and our plans for what we're doing throughout the fall and looking towards the new year. As we try to faithfully balance our ambition, our responsibilities, and our capabilities, we have been able to continually increase the corporate worship seating capacity on Sunday mornings. Each week we gain more experience and insight that we're able to couple with our understanding of the different convictions throughout our congregation in order to find ways that we can facilitate as much participation as possible in our corporate worship gatherings. As of now, we feel like that we're able to maintain appropriate and safe distancing by keeping our rows separate. We have staggered seating, each row removed, and then on each row we currently have no less than 2 seats separating each household. If you are still uncomfortable with that type of distancing, please know that you are more than welcome to wear a face covering the entire time during your visit to the campus. We do have people that are doing that in guest services. Matter of fact, our guest services volunteers are all wearing masks. And then there are people in the congregation that are wearing those throughout the service. So please feel welcome to participate in whatever manner is going to make you comfortable. We are continuing to ask that you do still maintain social distancing within the building. We totally understand that you might see that buddy across the room in the auditorium before the service and you just want to go say hi or go mention something to him. And under regular circumstances, that would be absolutely fine. But right now we're asking that you do not move around the auditorium unless you are exiting to use the bathroom or to take advantage of the family room that's set up in the student wing. The family room is set up in what is typically our student room. During the service, we had that room divided by a partition. The left side of the room is reserved for nursing mothers and any children that they might need to bring along with them. The right side of the room, nearest the exit, is reserved for any family members that may need to experience the service in a less formal setting at any particular time. Whether that be my beautiful 2-year-old who may not be able to refrain from being overly engaged in the preaching of the word, or the dad who needs to walk off a stiff back from watching too much football the day before. Doing too much yard work. That room is there to give you the ability to still have some participation in the precious time of corporate worship that is going on in the auditorium, even when your circumstances may not lend themselves to you being able to remain in there. We are also trying to be creative and coming up with different ways to continue engaging in disciple making in addition to the corporate worship experience. Our students are having modified versions of their Sunday night gatherings. We have community groups that are actively meeting throughout the area. Our children are about to start engaging in Zoom conferences, which is wonderful. And we're also doing a Bible study called What Jesus Demands of the World. Now, that Bible study has 4 different opportunities for you to participate each week, 3 on campus and 1 virtual Zoom opportunity on Wednesday nights. Now, what we're doing is following the same kind of seating that we're doing in a sanctuary for the on-campus gatherings. So staggered seating with no less than 2 seats of separation, and you are absolutely welcome to wear a mask. So that whole type of scenario should be familiar. If you have any questions about either registering for the Bible study, joining a community group, or finding more information about the different events that are going on, look in the description below. You'll find a link to our website and links to other events and ministries in the church. Now finally, a quick word about registration. We want you to rest assured that there are only 2 reasons that we have people register for the corporate worship service and for the Bible study. One is simply capacity. We only have limited capacity right now, and we want to make sure that nobody shows up for any event and has to be churned away because we can't facilitate seating them. That's terrible. We don't want that experience for anyone. 2, if it so happened that you do attend an event where we later find out that there's a possibility that you may have been exposed to COVID, we simply want to let the attendees know that that possibility exists. Please understand that we have no intention of sharing registration information with anybody outside of Grace Fellowship. This has not been our intent, and we do not expect it to be so as we go forward and continue to navigate these strange and peculiar times. Thank you so much for continuing to be engaged with the ministry of Grace Fellowship. We say that we exist to spread God's fame and make disciples of Jesus Christ, and we all do that together. I know that we feel separated right now, and we are, and nobody likes it. We look forward to the time where we can regularly gather together, share the fellowship of the saints as brothers and sisters in Christ. But all of what we're doing right now would not be possible if it weren't for the many people committed to pulling off the different things that we're able to facilitate for our congregation. So thank you to all those who serve. Thank you for those who continue to tune in. And thank you for those who continue to stay committed to the ministry of the glory of God here at Grace Fellowship. We love you guys. We look forward to seeing you soon. Persevere, knowing that the Lord has a plan for His glory and your good.